Okay, so I just got an alert on my phone from Twitter that Overwatch tweeted something, not retweeted, but tweeted for realsies, an original tweet. And since we're well into July now with no teasers at all, I'm hoping and praying and assuming that this must be the long-lost Hero 31 first teaser. Okay, now to just get on Twitter.
Nope.
Ah. Twitter's broken. Okay, it's taken a bit, but Twitter's not broken anymore, so now for realsies, we're gonna go look at that whatever it is. The hopefully a teaser.
What's up, everyone? This is Jeff from the Overwatch team. I just want to caution you that we're going to do some things differently this summer. You're probably anticipating a hero release sometime very soon, but he is going to be released a little bit later than you're used to.
Wellity. It seems that there was some loose lips. Or so I've heard. I heard through the grapevine that that Hero 31's been leaked. Usually I don't put a lot of stock into leaks, because there's a lot of fake ones out there, but this came from Twitter as opposed to 4chan, and supposedly one of the official Overwatch Twitter accounts tweeted it out by accident. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if it's official or not, but we're gonna go look at it right now and get my hot take.
Who the fuck is this?
Wait. Hold up. We might have seen this guy before. I'm gonna check some things real quick. Yeah, no, he doesn't look like any of them. However, that doesn't mean necessarily that he's some total rando. Sigma's probably a code name, and he could be any of those names that have been dropped that don't have a face associated. You know, like on the Petra map, or the Horizon Lunar Colony, or, you know, whatever. So we could just be, maybe we have heard of this guy. Or another possibility is that this was done intentionally as a big old bamboozle. It's not outside of the realm of possibility that they'd want to, you know, screw with us a little bit, especially since the reunion story, like, it put Malga so front and center that, you know, everybody pretty much at this point has assumed that he's Hero 31. So maybe they're trying to throw a little red herring at us just to get us all whipped up. But who knows? Hero 31, I want it. Whatever it is, even if it's the Sigma guy, I don't care. Another day, another Twitter alert. And hopefully, it's the first real teaser, and not another, oh look, it's a Summer Games skin that you already know about. Oh. Ah, yes, good. Let's take a look.
What's up, everyone? This is Jeff from the Overwatch team. I am so excited about today's developer.
Well, whoever it is, they just killed Jeff. I think it's a pretty safe bet that this is this Sigma guy. Well, we don't know anything about Sigma yet, but there wasn't any mention of Mauga having any, like, gravity nonsense going on, because that was definitely some kind of, like, singularity. And it would make sense then for those equations to be physics equations. And I think I've retained most of my math knowledge through my life, and I think I've seen some of those before. You know what? I'm gonna preemptively take a shot in the dark and try and, like, guess an ability right away. If this is a physics dude, a black hole singularity dude, what if, because Zarya already uses a black hole as an ultimate, so, maybe they're not going to go directly for the black hole thing. What if one of his abilities is, like, making a wormhole instead of a black hole, and he can use it to, like, teleport enemies around to inconvenient places, like off cliffs. Would people hate it? Yeah, but would it be useful, especially, like, maybe in overtime on a point? Maybe it can be telegraphed and be countered and stuff, just so it's not totally cheesy. I want to see what other people think of this. I'm gonna look around the Twitterverse and look at some other hot takes. I like this idea of him being the Minister of Physics. I'd make him a colleague of Moira, and I'm always up for more Moira connections in Moira lore, because she's one of my favorites. He could even be involved in, like, Liu Chang Interstellar if he is, like, specifically, like, an astrophysicist, and that would be some more lore for them. Maybe we can find out who Dr. Chow is. Hopefully they'll post another teaser tomorrow, and then from there, or, they'll skip a day and do it on Monday, they reveal them on Tuesday, but I'm hoping that we'll get another teaser tomorrow, and then maybe a third teaser or his reveal on Monday, and then he's on PTR on Tuesday. That would be awesome. Guess we'll have to see. We got another one. Yay! Okay. There's a couple of things to pick apart here. Where do I start? First off, I wanna see what's on that tag. I wanna get a closer look at that. Okay, subject Sigma. Okay, well, the orange jumpsuit says prisoner to me, but subject seems to imply test subject. Whoa. What are those extra little numbers and letters on there? 1A, 18M, GA? Does that say gank? Does that say GANK, or is that... Yeah, I don't know if that's random, and I think that's like a lower, and then at the very end there, I think that's a lowercase sigma. I wonder if that's really supposed to mean anything, or if that's just random, or... Yeah, if you're supposed to match that up with the cipher to get some extra clue, I don't feel like doing that. Or making the attempt. I mean, we're gonna get this guy either, like, tomorrow or Tuesday, so what's the point? What's the point? It's not like this is gonna be a whole ARG, right? What is that melody? Okay. It's a good question. It was kind of hard to hear between all the sirens, but at the very beginning of it, certainly... Yeah, that was like the same song that played in the last teaser, so that song has significance. Now, but does it have significance because there's like mathematical significance to that song that has to do with his character, or is it like the composer, whoever that is the clue? I don't actually recognize the song myself, but I'm sure somebody does. Or is this like Brigida's teasers, her last two, where it literally had like voice lines that she says? So maybe what is this melody? Maybe that's just something that the character says. So, the first thing I did today was go on YouTube instead of check Twitter, and of course, right there in my recommendations, number one is, Sigma origin story. So there we go, he's been fully revealed. Time to watch it.
Gravity. Gravity is a harness.
Can't quite put
My
a
entire career has been
thumb on
devoted
that
to this
accent.
idea, to this moment. Decades. If the unifying theories are correct, we will soon be able to harness the power of a black hole. Nothing will ever be the same. Why? This is wrong. I feel this failing. What happened? Where am I? Why am I being imprisoned? Release me! What is that melody? Hold it together. 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 Density, mass, momentum. It's too much to hold on to. I will bring you a new understanding of the universe. Violence. The universe is singing to me! What is that melody?
There it is.
Freedom. Imprisonment. It's all an illusion. Gravity is a harness. I have harnessed the harness.
Yep, talent. This boy is a talent tank! Alright. Oh boy. That looks like his primary weapon. Well, that was fun. That felt very, like, you know, trippy, kind of in the same way that, like, the ending of 2001: A Space Odyssey was trippy. You know, that just, oh, what's going on? That was cool. You know, I wonder, that song, and clearly, like, Talon is like, got their claws in this dude. I wonder if, you know, he's being held in some kind of, you know, mental fugue state, like, artificially, and, like, Talon's using that song to control him, like a trance or a Pavlovian response, whatever, or, you know, something more extreme than that. Like a mind control song or something, I don't know. Talon certainly has a penchant for taking advantage or controlling mentally broken people. I mean, they are the villains of the story. They're gonna be doing villainous things, so yeah. I gotta say, what those two, like, floating sphere-y things, are there spheres, like, within those little, like, cages? I think they're probably, like, contained black holes or something, or singularities. They look pretty cool, and I love it when Blizzard does, you know, unique weapons that aren't just like, gun, you know? But the one downside of that being his weapon is that, so many people have already been making that same stupid, unfunny, brain-dead pun over, it's like, It's such a bad pun too. I know y'all know what I'm talking about too. It's not funny. It doesn't even work as a pun. Like, it doesn't sound similar enough. But now that he has two, ball weapons, oh my god, it's going to be spammed now to just an insufferable amount. I'm not looking forward to that. That's just been, everybody's been making that joke, and it's not good. It's not. In before now, every comment I get is that shitty pun. So I'm gonna do one more reaction tomorrow. I want to react to his abilities, and I want to try and predict what his achievements are going to be, because I am a quite bona fide achievement hunter, and that's gonna be the thing I do immediately when he comes out live, is get him. And I want to try and anticipate what I'm going to be doing exactly. Alright, gamers, here it is, the final reaction. They've posted his profile on the website. Time to read through it. Well, the first thing I notice right away with this full body shot is he has no shoes on. But I guess if you're floating, that's... guess why would you need to? Also, that means he's not gonna have any footsteps. He's gonna be a tank with no footsteps. Alright. You know what? I want to look at his lore first. Brilliant astrophysicist Dr. Sebrinde Kuiper? I'm pretty sure I didn't get that last name right. That is not a name that's been dropped anywhere before, so yeah, this is just a totally new dude. At least from our perspective. He might have been in development for a while, for all we know. He's from the Netherlands. It was a Dutch accent, then. That's... okay. Yada yada... blah, blah. He suffered some psychological damage from his experiments. Ravings about the patterns of the universe. Deemed unsafe. Detained for years. Oof. That's not gonna do him any favors. Talon discovered his existence, infiltrated the facility, broke him out. In their custody, he slowly gained control of his powers. Gravity moved according to his will. Continues to develop his powers into unlocking, unaware of the Talon, blah blah. Okay, it doesn't mention anywhere if that song is what Talon is used to control him, but that's still like my little theory. And I'm gonna stick with it until I'm proven otherwise. Yeah, so he was on a space station, and I wonder if that is Liu Chang's, space station that they have, the one that there's a hologram of it in the control map on Lijiang Tower. I wonder if that is where he was stationed before he, nerfed himself. Alright, let's look at the abilities. That's what we're really here for. Hyperspheres. Sigma launches 2 gravitic charges. Or gravitic? Yeah. Gravitic charges. Which bounce off walls and implode after a short duration, damaging enemies within a sizable radius. Okay, so it's got an AoE. It's got a ricochet. I wonder if this will be like the new scatter arrow, although it's probably not gonna be that powerful. Experimental barrier. Sigma propels a floating barrier to a location of his choosing. He can dismiss the barrier at any time. Yeah. Good. They're still finding new ways to do barriers. I had a couple of my own ideas for barriers that are in videos that I haven't put out yet. I've got 8 hero concepts that I've been working on for months now, and I keep kind of ADD, going back and forth between all of them. And, because of that, none of them are done. Kinetic Grasp. Sigma freezes incoming projectiles in midair, converting them into shields. Accretion. Sigma gathers a mass of debris and flings it at an enemy to knock them down. And the symbol is like a rock. I wonder if this is Doomfist's old ability that never made it into the game, and they've just put it on a different character, because he was supposed to originally throw boulders at enemies, and they were like, no, never mind, delete that. but, not completely, it seems. They just gave it to a different character. Okay. And this must be his ultimate right here. Gravitic Flux. Unleashing his full powers. Sigma takes flight. Lifts enemies in a targeted area and launches them into the sky before slamming them back down. Alright, so my wormhole ability theory was not a thing, but still, he does... I was kind of onto something there. He does have a power that allows him to move people around, just in a really, obviously in a really predictable manner. I'm sure this is like very... a targeted area, yeah, like I'm sure this is very telegraphed. So here's my rough predictions for what the 2 achievements for him will be. Although, honestly, any of these 4 abilities could certainly be... so I'll just I'll think of like 1 achievement for each ability and then try and decide like what 2 would be the most likely. So for Experimental Barrier, they could do a Reinhardt-esque achievement where you have to block a certain number of damage in 1 life. Which would be fine. Although I'm wary of any new without dying achievements, because the only achievement I don't have in Overwatch right now is Baptiste's Cute Spray. That is... in my opinion, that's the most difficult achievement in Overwatch right now, and certainly amongst all the few without dying achievements, it's far and away the hardest one. It's a white whale that I'm still hunting to this day, or at least as of the time I'm posting this video. And I've been making a video about going after that achievement that I haven't posted yet, but when I actually have the achievement, there will be a video about that when that quest is complete. However long it's gonna take! Okay, anyway. Kinetic Grasp. Yeah. So, he's gotta have, like, a maximum amount of shields, and I'm sure after I make this video, I'm gonna, there's gonna be more information about this, so I'm gonna know, like, the hard numbers, but, I would think that, it's either going to be... get the maximum amount of shields in a single use, or it's gonna be like Wrecking Ball's achievement, where it's like get a certain number of shields in 1 life. And for either one of those, this would be great in conjunction with Roadhog's ultimate, because he spurts out a lot of damage, and if you get really close to him and just, like, get all of it in your Kinetic Grasp, I can imagine that would be... oh yeah, that'd be a lot. Okay, Accretion, probably get a killing blow with Accretion, so, like, get the last hit, and it's got knockback on it, so, probably best way to do that, if that is indeed going to be one of the achievements, would be throwing it at someone when they're near the edge of a cliff and knocking them over it, guaranteeing the killing blow. And Gravitic Flux, I have a feeling this is going to, and usually with most heroes, with the exception of Symmetra, Brigida, and Wrecking Ball, everybody except those 3 has some kind of achievement that is tied to their ultimate. I mean, Symmetra's used to be tied to her ultimate, but her ultimate changed, so, yeah. I have a feeling it's gonna be like, capture 5 people in a single Gravitic Flux, or, God forbid, 6, which would be the whole enemy team, making it more like Doomfist's Cute Spray. Ooh, I mean, that actually, Doomfist's Cute Spray didn't give me as much trouble as it did other people. I got it relatively quickly. It was like 5 hours of Doomfist gameplay. But I had a whole team cooperating with me. Doing that with randoms is very nightmarish. Ooh, yeah. But yeah, I have a strong feeling that that Sigma's Cute Spray is probably going to be tied to his ultimate, and it's probably going to be getting a certain number of the enemy team in the Flux. Whether or not you have to kill them, I'm gonna guess probably not. You probably just have to get them in it. Because they haven't done any, like, kill 4 enemies with your ultimate since Ana. None of the heroes that have come out since then have had that kind of, Cute Spray achievement. So yeah, and that one I'm sure is going to be an achievement, but then out of the other three that I guessed, I'm gonna put my bets down on Kinetic Grasp. That's probably gonna be the second, like the Pixel Spray achievement. I think it's gonna be tied to Kinetic Grasp. So those are my predictions. We're not gonna find this out for probably they tend to not reveal the achievements until like at least a week goes by. So I can't wait to play him. He seems like a pretty cool guy. Yeah.